Hey, Mr. Allen, is your student? I didn't get a chance to come back and actually show you how to use this, so I'm making a video for you. Right here I have the Zoom H4 recorder. You probably have a different version, H5 or H6, but they all kind of work the same. H5 just has a bar around here that goes from here. It's just a little bit slimmer, and H6 will have like 4 of these ports with one on top and a little control in the back. More or less the same reasoning, same output, but I'm going to walk you through how to use a Zoom H4 handheld recorder. So you have your plateau, you have your face look, you have your stereo, French mic, monitor. First I'm going to show you all the buttons: stop, pause, start, record. Input 1, which is the mic, press this, it records from here. Input 1 and 2 are the microphone or 1/4-inch plugs. They're on the bottom. Folder file, speed, wave/MP3. You can choose which one you want to record in. Wave/MP3. Control which one you want to record in. Mic 1 and 2, go for it down here. These are 3 prongs. So 3 prongs for microphones and the big hole for the 1/4-inch. If you turn it to the side, we have the remote plug, which is this little guy. I'm not sure if it came with your copy, with your device, but right there, record. Hit that guy to record. It's not on right now, that's why it's not doing anything. I'll show you all that later. Record, line in for audio. Headphones, so you can do some levels, volume up, volume down, USB, and power button. Freeze it, turn that bad boy on. This one's not in color, so it's gonna turn on very slowly. And while that's turning on, we have the SD drive right there with the SD card, recording levels, a little more textile touch, menu button, and a wheel that you can click in on and select things. And then on the back we have the battery pack, 2 AA's, stamina, ignore that, and then we have the mic holder, this guy. Plug it into the mic. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. It's a no-no. So, and this is another mic line out. And yeah, mic line into your headphones, mic line out to like a computer or something. But it also can be like an audio interface, so that's why we have the USB here, and that can also be used for storage transfer as well. You can just take the SD card out for storage transfer as well. So right now we have it open. It's on stereo, and the red light indicates that it's on stereo, and it's recording from 1 and 2. So if I were to press record right now, but just to prime it, and press record again, it's recording dead silence. It's not recording my voice, it's not recording anything. It's recording these two, which is just dead silence. So this guy is very complacent in that, so I can press stop, and we'll stop recording. Now I can record again. It's primed. Press 1 to prime, press another one to actually start recording, and then pause. How's it going? That's 1 mark. Pause it within, stop, and then we'll save it. One thing I find really helpful is making sure that it's set to mic. So now it's recording from these guys on top. Now if you see, they have little markers saying 90, 120. So basically, you want to sum to the same one. So basically that's saying 90 degrees is just recording things in a 90-degree spectrum in front of you. Now it's recording everything from a 180-degree spectrum. So you're recording everything from just in front of you and to the side of you as well. So it's really good for like recording quintets. Like I've done that with this mic, and it's pretty good. I've done it with the H4 with this type of mic headset on, and it's really good for that. Fast forward, basic play button stuff. To record with the mic on, prime it. So you see these guys, these are your levels. So I can tap it and you can see it jumping all the way from negative 48 all the way to 0. If you get to 0, then things are going to be bit crunching and the sound's going to distort. So you want to set it to about, to start hitting the mic about no higher than -6 and -12, you know, I would think. So I would set my levels a little bit higher since I'm just talking into it and it's not facing me. If I was to set facing me, I would start getting a higher frequency, and then I'll set the lowers lower, so I can start talking really close to it and it won't like blast out in the world. So if I get really loud, see, as you can see, it works. And I can prime it like, hi, my name is Benjamin, and then Mark 1 is basically just saying like, hey, this is a point in the recording that you might want to like go back to, or like it's like skip forward, but I want to stop recording. And right now we're recording in WAV format, which is like a larger format of recording. We can record in like if I were to press the WAV number 4 button, which is WAV/MP3, we can select from a number of formats to record in WAV. I mean, you know this better than I do. The smaller versions you can record in MP3 kilobytes, like really high level MP3, but most of the stuff that you probably want is going to be within the waveform formats because it's just higher quality. Go for speed, mono, go for 100%. I like round numbers. Now we have file menu. Yes, the sacred file menu. So usually for like a new SD card, you're gonna have like blank files, but for this guy, we've had some people take it out, so there's gonna be some files on here. So let's explore it. The one that I just recorded was this guy's. Around press play. Right now, homie, we're recording dead silence, remember? So this is a complete silent track. So let's go back. Remember, click in, select. Should be little speaker in the back. Basically, it's playing back when I had just played it. So let's see what else is on here. You know, go all the way up. We're going up the file. You know what I'm saying? I'll press play on that. You know, it's pretty nice. Someone's recorded something else. Someone's recorded something else on here. So let me not show you that. We have file as well. These are the different files that you can record into. So you can select that yourself. Some other things I would like to say is that the menu section. Menu section is super important. This allows you to control the file, recording, the inputs, play mode, system, SD card, USB. USB mode is amazing. It allows you to be storage or audio interface. Click in, currency, connection, all that good stuff. Storage, just put into storage mode. Connect the USB here. Connect that to here, boom pow. Or you can do the audio interface version, which this works with Mac, so it's really good for you. Connect it in, boom pow, connect it into your thing. You can record live, you can just, you know, do whatever you need to do, you know what I'm saying? Disconnect, go back to menu. It's going to take me a minute right now. Okay, menu. We're gonna go, this is another way to get to the folder as well. You can go down to mode, USB, SD card, system, So let's go to system because I want to show you something. Date and time. Date and time is literally the most important thing in this entire thing. So you want to set it to today's date. So right now I'm recording this is December the 18th. I mean, it's not December, it is January the 16th, Tuesday, 2018. It is not 1300 hours. So I'm going to correct it to say the actual time, because when you're in post, you will thank yourself for correcting things. You have contrast, batteries, version, factory reset, you know, all the basic things you need to do. You can also control this is the recording levels that help you not distort it, so you have to turn them down here. See, mic level 18, mic level all the way down. Yeah, you can even turn it down to like decimal points at some point. I'll tell you that this guy has a charger. So, charger port on the bottom. There you go. So, cool. Also, one more thing. Right here, this has a windshield that should come in the package. To put it on, you just kind of just stretch it over. You know, self-explanatory. Hey, Mr. Allen, it's me again. I'm back with the H6. This is a slightly more recent and more studio quality update of the H4. It's, you know, same setup. Headphones in, volume up for your headphone volume. SD card. The dual prompts, audio inputs, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 of them, and this time you have knobs to control the input levels, and then you can switch between them being at 0 or 20, 0 at -20, depending on how loud you want each one to be individualized, or how you want the mix to sound. You know, you can set it to left and right recordings, which just tells it to go up here to whatever one of these settings you have hot for it. So I'm going to show you all the different types of plugins you have for the H6 in case you bought the H6, because I can't remember which one you bought. So we have, first one we have the shotgun, my personal favorite. This guy, gotta take out the cap. So this, how you're gonna attach this is pinch these dudes, and you just, you know, it's like a little game cartridge, attaching it. So, and then when you're recording, you're gonna press boom boom. It's gonna record here, and then you just set the levels same as you would in a digital touch on the H6. The thing about this microphone is we're gonna record like everything that's in front of you and not a lot that's around you. So if you're like sitting in the back row of a theater or a hall, you're gonna be able to hear your performer from afar away. This is good for long distance. You've already seen this guy before. He's good for, you know, up close and personal, pianos, quintets, anything that you just really want up in your face, really. You know, he has 2 settings, 90 and 180, like we covered before. This guy is someone I haven't really spent a lot of time with. This is more or less a mono mic. It's for talking, really, for more intimate. I like it because it's way more intimate than other microphones. You have right, left microphones here, and then again, set it here, start recording. It's not on. I'm not gonna turn it on. Well, now I'm gonna turn it on because I feel bad. So yeah, regularly H6 recorder. Hey, so now you have a little audio interface that shows up on you by being right there. So if you say, I want to record here, just press left, right. You only have to press 1, not 3. You're gonna record. If you want to like record all these guys, you you can do that. I mean, that's cool. You can do that if you want. If you want to record everything, but you're just gonna record like 4 silent ports unless you have something in there. But then I can like, you know, press it once, say, hey, I'm Ben. See this? See, this is just picking up the sound waves. So yeah, that kind of proves that it works. Turn that guy off. Kind of proved that it worked. It's kind of hard to get out sometimes. And then you have the extended ports where you can get more audio interfaces. So you instead of just 4, you can have 6 and like record a big band or something with different mics and stuff. This works with mics and, you know, bass guitars, amps, mics that use 1/4-inch plugs and stuff like that. But besides that, I've showed you everything you really need to know, and everything you use on later editions apply to this edition as well. Nothing's really new. It's just, you know, more ports, more availability. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the spring, I guess.